super difficult, it's just a lot, because it's another fucking 9-minute number. That is where Jimmy will be walking up and appear in your home on that stage left scaffolding. I don't want to say sad, but like, you're like, oh, take me back. Come back. Come back. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
Let me back in your brain, please.
Now you're coming out with all of your junkie squad.
Junkie squad.
So that is all the people that I said are in this number. So Off Night Will, Off Night Johnny, Ben, Brian, Libby, Chase, Josh, Declan, Andrew, and Off Night Heather. So if you're those people, come over here.
Junkie squad.
I feel like 10 minutes ago I was a soldier.
Yeah.
I'm a random junkie.
They sent you home. They sent you home. You'll be waiting off stage left. So basically, as Jimmy comes down the steps from the scaffolding, coming around on the floor, and you guys will all be entering behind Jimmy, and you guys are all high. Okay. So it should just be like shorter to taller. Okay, so I'll let you guys figure that out for yourself. Front.
We got it.
All of our eyes go over
Yeah,
right
so
to you.
Spencer is dead center in the front.
Right.
Actually, in front of Jimmy.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, yeah.
And Johnny, at this point, you finished
Sure to douche appropriately.
September at like sitting on the top of the steps here in the center.
Okay.
So Jimmy comes out and starts like singing to you, trying to win you over. And it's kind of like, dude, no, I can't. Trying to get my shit together over here.
No.
And so then when they go away, after you taught me how to live, and they go away, you're going to get up and be like, oh, fuck, he's gone? Well, that was easy. So you're going to be standing probably about 2 or 3 steps up stage from the staircase when they enter towards you. And you're like, oh, no shit, it wasn't that easy. Okay, so we're entering and we're kind of all of that up until you start doing to have walked across and be like facing angularly like towards this corner of the theater. Does that make sense?
We have up until which point? I'm
Right
sorry.
before you ooze. So,
Right before the ooze.
The picture in the city of lust. So the other thing is, as you're walking, so I don't want it to be like step, okay? I don't want you to walk in rhythm, but I don't want this.
Not Frankenstein.
Not Frankenstein, no zombie, actually Frankenstein, monster, but anyway.
This fucking guy.
So Jimmy, like I said, or Johnny, Jesus Christ. I was like writing that, because I have to erase this shit as I'm writing, because I keep writing the wrong fucking name, like, Johnny. Well, and in this, it's like, it was Jimmy, Johnny, Junkies.
Thank you.
Johnny, Jimmy, Jingletown, Jesus. His name is my name too.
Yeah.
You're just, as you're oohing, it's just kind of, it's a sway, but it's more of a, instead of, I don't want like, okay, I don't want it to be like the Happy Junkie Glee Club or anything.
Happy Junkie Glee Club.
You three this way.
No, we started that in the community as an outreach program.
This is Jimmy's, he volunteered at Boys and Girls Club.
Oh my God.
So
He became a drug dealer.
So it's on your ooze. It's more like it's kind of like leaning and like catching yourself.
Ah, yes.
Like you're more like out of
No,
it.
literally.
So right, left, right, because you have 3 ooze. So now you're pissed when you get to what the hell's your name? What's your pleasure? What is your pain?
Think you are.
Turn around. So Jimmy or John, fuck me, Johnny, you're turned this way. For the first 2, what the hell is your name? What's your pleasure? What is your pain? It's kind of like look at them like, you don't fucking know me. I'm done. Okay, and you see them, and when you turn, you see them. At this point, this is when they're doing their like swaying, being high. They're oohing and blah. So do you think that what you need is a crutch is to them? Okay, for you guys, you're like still yelling at him, but you like when you turn on, you see them like. Do you think that what you need is a crutch to them? Johnny, when you do that, you're going to turn like open with your arm. Like, do you think what you need is a crutch?
Yes.
So that you're like, oh, hold on, no. It's bad enough if you're going to peace out, but like, don't fuck with these are my people, okay?
Yeah, okay.
So it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a little bit of instrumental there. So he's going like this. He's opening himself up. On the 1, 2, 3, 4. So as soon as it goes to that, you start counting. John, who the fuck are you? Jimmy, you come up and you push Johnny. Okay, like
On
just
the-
right in the chest.
1, 2, 3.
So
this is
it's-
the instrumental after. Do you think what you need is a crutch?
Yeah, so try to do it on the 1.
You think what you
Need is a crutch. Oh,
I think I could take Nikki. She looked at Maybe not. I don't know.
as he pushes Johnny, everybody just 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then Johnny pushes back 5, 6, 7, 8. And then when they link and they're doing that thing around for 6, it's kind of this internal like, it's your own kind of like.
Mark's clearly done this before.
Right.
You guys are both singing the same thing. But this is where like when I talk about like when we have 2 casts even, like the ability to deliver the same material but have completely separate interpretations. Absolutely. You're singing the exact same words. You're singing it as like an advertisement. You're singing it as like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is what Jimmy's doing to us. This is what's fucking it up. Yeah. Like it says we're fucked up, but we're not this. Like we're not all the same people. Like this doesn't fix everything. So as when you start singing this, you're going through all of them. Like you're trying to like break them up, and you really physically are going to kind of like open this, like grouping up, like, and you're singing to them. Okay, so that you end up being
Wait,
here.
who is singing to them?
Johnny.
Johnny is singing to
Yeah,
them.
he's-
And I'm
he's-
singing to Johnny.
You're singing to and the rest of them. Like hey, no, it's like hey, remember this feels. This is this feels good. This is like
this feels good.
You're selling yourself.
You're having fun right now, right?
Right.
By what point should we be shoving into them? Or just like as soon as we start
as soon
singing?
as soon as you get around, you throw him. You're like in a crowd of pain, and you're going through that. Okay, they are the crowd of pain. Jimmy, no, Johnny. God damn it! You stay put, kind of here in the middle. You guys are kind of doing this around him, and it's just ooh. It's 2 steps per ooh. It's Jimmy, the group of junkies, Johnny.
When do they start coming after us?
On the ooze. Yeah, Jimmy died
Jimmy
today.
died today.
He doesn't
Actually,
have a strong
let me
constitution.
look.
Oh, they're turning against me. Oh, God.
Just immediately.
I've seen it done different ways, and I don't like
Shoot.
Johnny shooting him.
Damn it.
Well, he literally says
Suicide.
suicide.
I
And
know.
understand that he's like inside you and
Yeah,
whatever.
okay.
In my own private suicide, and Johnny comes like behind him, and like they're holding the gun together.
So
No.
Very artsy.
what I've decided to do, because I've seen it where Jimmy does it to himself. Don't really like that either.
There's a lot of clever ways to kill yourself.
You just get scared to death and you just fall over.
So, because, and like, I definitely like I don't mean, like if any, if people have dealt with this, I've dealt with my own family, with suicide, it's never easy regardless. But the gun is typically instantaneous, which is a little bit, I hesitate to say easier, but you'll understand what I'm trying to say, right? I'm not making light of anything.
Right.
Okay, so Jimmy should be forced to go out the way that he has caused everyone else to go out.
Oh.
So,
He's gonna OD?
yes.
Fuck yeah.
So
He's gonna OD.
So you will have, it's basically the Heather's moment, but instead of spitting the pills out, you swallow them all.
You can use the one that I was spitting into.
Well, you won't. Let's not ever say that sentence, ever. Also, he's standing right there. It'll be a bottle, okay? Private suicide. And then what's going to happen is as you throw it back, the horde converges on Jimmy. So as you throw it back, the horde converges, you just kind of disappear, and everyone goes off stage left. Gerard, you pop up on the stage left scaffolding. Theo, you're on the stage right. That's where you are for the whole part of this number.
You've seen me dance.
So we'll say 4 of you bring the table on, 2 of you, let's say it's always, just makes it easier, always Joelle and Kayla will be the 2 that are putting Johnny's shirt and tie on him.
That I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll be pre-done.
You have to tie it every time.
And you just you have a count of 8 that you're going around. So you walk 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Does it start at 90? Does it start at 90? Is that where you are?
After the Jesus is filling out paperwork now. Literally, you were filling out paperwork.
Because then basically what you're saying is spin around when Ellen's singing, and then when I start singing, stop. Because that's 8, and then 8, and then 8, and then 8, and then 8.
No, you're not.
I'm not doing anything. I'm telling you that's what you're telling them.
Oh, them. Yes, I was like, no, I don't want you to spin
I was
around.
simplifying it.
You're like, no. I'm singing. You gave
me full permission to stand still, and I'm going to.
All I could see was you like, Ellen's singing. I'm singing. I'm singing. I was like, that's extra as hell, bro.
I mean, I would do that for you.
I was like, if you're gonna do that, at least do like a swinging or two like this. We get to the somebody get me out of here. We're
Dueling banjos.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
turns back to the front, and you all will have a tie. Like I said, even you two will have a tie. You take the tie and like hang yourself with it. Get me the fuck right out of here.
Does it matter which arm?
No. Just don't punch the I mean, I'm assuming this is something we can address with the band, but like there is not enough music in there that fits this letter in. So I don't know if it like stops and then there's a new song that starts for when you come in, but like, 'cause I even tried to like speed it, and I'm like, I can't even like get half of this in. So
unless they just repetitively do the
oh, that's true. Yeah. So
I like the idea of Johnny being pissed at Tony first because he just left him.
yeah.
Hey, but you can't be staring at me. I'm missing a leg.
It's your fucking fault,
I'm a
stupid.
cripple.
It can be argued though that you leaving is the reason we like got addicted to drugs.
Yeah. And then the reason you lost your leg. You caused all this.
Kind of all your
That
fault.
was Joshua's fault because he's a deserter.
Wow.
And I took charge and then I got escorted.
Yeah, but who joined the army?
Yeah, it really,
Who saw
this
Joshua's
really is all
army
your
wives and
fault.
said, that's it. That's the most.
If you didn't leave, he wouldn't become a drug addict.
You and Jimmy.
Just like what Heather McNamara was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come together. So we'll come running down. Will and Johnny will kind of have a moment. Tony and Will can have a moment, and it's like, don't make up yet. You then go to like make peace. Okay. So you kind of walk, because it'll be your left leg that has the crutch. You kind of move over. We're back in the barrio, but to you, and like go to take his hand. So like, give me your hand. You go. Okay, okay, I forgive you.
Little bro hug.
Yeah.
And we kiss.
Did you kiss? Yes. Oh, God. And Extraordinary Girl's like,
I
that's when we have to bring the flies to spin, and Extraordinary Girl just flies out. We're not going to use it for the dance at all, but just for that moment, we're just like, gay! We're coming home again. Then you're kind of like introducing her then to everyone. Home. We're coming home again.
Hey, ex-wife and home wrecker, can we borrow you?
Miguel and Heather.
Ex-wife and home wrecker.
I don't think I ever married you. I'm just saying.
But just, you know.
I don't think
For the sake of the joke.
Baby daddy. Baby mama.
Yeah.
You're the baby daddy.
Well, I understand it.
You're the baby, and there's this like, oh shit. There is something better than alcohol and drugs.
Meth.
Dr. Pepper and Father.
Dr. Pepper and Fatherhood. That's going to be the title of this episode.
So they give you the baby, you're like, I don't know what that means. And then you're like, oh shit, like y'all didn't even meet my kid yet because y'all left. So like, hey, look at my kid. Hey, look at my kid. And then like Extraordinary Girl too, you know, because you're like, oh my god, that's so cute. And then
Drops it. Look at my kid.
Oh, shit.
No. All right, then who was hanging out? So like Theo and Chase would go to Will, okay? Because they're the ones that sang with him in songs. So, like, they're his friends, essentially.
But we're not drinking anymore.
Yes.
Don't tempt me.
No more drinking. Just babies.
Only babies.
Here's the first one, because you were, like, sitting there singing your song, and it's the first one, you're like, fuck, like, no, she's asleep, go away. Like, I had finally came up with my song. So the second one, you kind of, like, are jumping up, and you're like, not fucking now. Stop, chill the fuck out. You're like, chill. And, like, kind of moving Jimmy.
I have no chill.
6, 7, 8. Then down on your right knee, down on your left knee. You should be facing outwards. Then fall forward. Fall forward.
Like all the way down. Like
You guys will have like hoodies on with the hoods up. Okay? You're essentially Johnny's demons. Okay?
love that.
Yes, you are now Johnny's. Well, you're still Jimmy's fly girls, just like become more demonic.
You got a side hustle.
Yeah. Yeah, this is to get on.
Do you want them stompy or skippy?
Stompy. Stompy, but covered ground to make sure you get on stage.
Okay.
Stompy.
But yeah, really like bump,
It's my favorite.
bump, bump.
Stompy.
In front of them at this point.
Oh.
So they're doing like, because you kind of like went out, like I said, you're trying to leave, they're coming towards you, and you're stepping back, like, fuck. Okay, you're gonna turn, after they do the kickball changes, turn front, so, face front. Front. Please, Johnny crawls over to the bed. Okay? And as Johnny's crawling to the bed, you guys kind of are backing up into a straight line.
My demons.
So you shoot up, you get away from her. Okay, when he gets away from you, watch him stand up. You run away from her, and so you need to be over to Jimmy by the time Jimmy says the violence is in energy. Violence is in energy. It's where you pull off the knife. Just to give to him. Okay, violence is in energy. Do you know your enemy? Then you have the like scream. It's where you guys yell. Well, some of them do it, but that's where you're gonna yell.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know your enemy? Ah! You scream and go to like lunge at what's her name? Okay. This unfortunately we can't really figure out perfectly until we get our set, because it's gonna have to step down. So you have to kind of like run at her and like, and even it ends up being like, I mean, because you're fucked up at this point, so you just kind of like jump and you like do like a downward swipe at her. Johnny's like, I don't know which one. I don't know who is the enemy.
And we're facing up that way.
Yeah, you're facing up. You're going between what's her name and Jimmy, to the point where it's like, and then when they do the last, everybody says, "Do you know the enemy?" Collapse.